Hello guys, this was a video I weren't going to make, so it's only a quick one. So we are in the process of changing these pulleys for the auxiliary drive belt. So this one is like, you can't probably hear it on camera, but it's rough. So there's a bit of roughness in these, and that one's fine. Like, I'll happily throw them two back on, but that one is bad, making an almighty horrible noise. The other thing we found is a bit rough is the pulley for the air conditioning pump here. That's a little bit rough, but it's nothing major. Oh, alternator's fine, nothing wrong with the alternator. Water pump feels good down in there, can't find anything wrong with the water pump. So yeah, we decided we're going to change the pulleys. So a company that John Deere own are the company that have supplied the pulleys in terms of the manufacturer. Now, a genuine pulley, you get your pulley and you get this nice aluminium boss behind it. So this is the genuine pulley. So it's got the cap on the top, got the bolt in it, it's got this aluminium boss on the back. So aluminium boss, spacer, centralises in the bearing, spaces the bearing the correct distance away from the engine. Job's a good one. Nice and simple. This other company, which supplies a equivalent part, pop that back on there so I don't lose it, because these two are good enough to keep as spares to get us out of an emergency if need be. There we go. So nice flat face, job's a good one. One supply, I was like, spacer, yes, fine. The heck's that? New bolt, same size bearing. So the idea is that the little cone bit in there on the taper centralises the bearing to the bolt, and then you've got that spacer that goes in behind it and gives you the distance from the engine. Now, is that any good? I'm not overly happy with it. Roberty thinks that's a better idea because it keeps potentially the pressure washer water out from behind the bearing. My thoughts on it are it just traps crud and shit to chew the seal up on the bearing. So personally, I would prefer the aluminium ones, which are a genuine item, but I think the belt I want changing now before the pulleys give out and before that rots away, because I don't know what kind of plating's on it, but there's not a lot of microns on it, so we'll slap them on and see if I get rid of our noise. These are the two bolts for the tensioner pulley. That's the original, that's the pattern one. Just thought, just to be sad, I would see the difference, and there's like an extra thread on the original compared to the pattern one. So yeah, neither here nor there. I'm happy with that. Put a smidge of Loctite on, and what we can do then is install that. One thing I will say is, on most of these tensioners, I don't know how well you can see down in here, but there is a little hole, so you can spin the tension around and put an Allen key in there just to hold it in place to take the tension off the tensioner and let you get the belt on easier. So we put the pulley on. As we tighten the pulley up, that'll rotate round, I can pop that into place, and then that'll lock the belt in place. Lock the belt tensioner in place to let me get the belt on easy. Oh, the other thing with the tensioner pulley is you do get the original flat cap with it, the same as you get with that and with that. So that's, even though them two are different, it is the same cap as that, so that's brilliant. So happy days with that one. So them two are for the idlers, that's for the tensioner. Let's get it on. To get the Allen key into the locking hole, it has to come right around to there. That's a long way around. It's easier to do it from this side of the tractor rather than the other side. Yeah, so make sure that's like sitting upright, so when we put the belt on, it's not in the way of the belt, to withdraw it from the hole and take the tension off of the locked position and put it into the work position. So I'll get the belt on and that'll be that. So yeah, I am not sold on these like fancy pressings to centralise the pulley, but let me know in the comments what you think. Do you think they're good, or do you think I should stick with the original, because the tensioner still has that built into the tensioner on it, so the tensioner stays original because you just get the pulley, the bolt and the cap. So let me know in the comments. There we go, my locking tool Allen key is out. Make sure when you put your spanner or whatever on here that you leave yourself enough room for it to actually come back up and not trap your fingers, because otherwise that can be a bit painful. But yep, locking the pulley makes it nice and easy to get the belt on, so we can tidy all the tools away. Give it a start, not wreck all the panels, because we're getting quite good at that at the moment. Yeah, we'll give it a start, see if the noise goes away. But the noise isn't there all the time, so stay tuned to see if it fixes it or whether we've just wasted like 75 quid. Because a genuine one of them is 60 quid, genuine one of them is 50 quid. I paid I think 21 for that and like 25 for that, so hence why it's made at a price. But I was expecting honestly to get a new aluminium boss like that, but yeah, genuine will come with that. I can't see 25 quid in that myself, but we'll give it a try. We're going to throw them two back into stock. That's knackered. These are a like riveted together pulley, so you could potentially grind the rivets off, like drill them out, whatever, and then put new rivets in and new bearings. But it's a bit of a faff for the money, and it costs you more in time than doing it. So yeah, like 21 quid as opposed to 5 or 6 quid for a bearing, faffing about for a couple of, well, for at least an hour doing it. So financially it doesn't make sense to do that. So yep, we'll pack away, give it a start, see what happens. And there we go, time will tell if it's cured the problem. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you think that is a good or bad idea to the pulleys to have the tapered cone in the middle and not the step boss. And also let us know what type of videos you'd like to see going forwards, and we'll see if we can do some. So thanks for watching that little bit, impromptu vid. We weren't going to do it, but I'll start the side covers back on this now and we'll be good to go.